Hello everyone, welcome to an update video. Well, if you saw my last video, you'd have seen me wearing a mask as I did some airbrushing. And basically, long story short, is I ended up in hospital wearing this mask as I had a severe asthma attack. I was completely out of the blue. I've only ever been mildly asthmatic, and I guess like a lot of us in model railways, we read some warnings on things like enamel paints, and I think they're going to be long-term risks. You know, paint fumes, you might get a bit headachy in the short term. Let me tell you, I nearly died from using an airbrushed enamel paints just to paint these 15 or so wagons that are coming round. So no more than 3 days work, no more than half an hour each day. Ended up in an accident in an emergency. They very nearly ventilated me, so knocked me out and put me on a life support machine. Scariest 4 days of my life. Needless to say, I won't be taking any more risks with airbrushing. I will be getting a respirator mask and a booth to do any more airbrushing, and probably even once the weather gets better, doing it outside. So what I thought had been a mild chest infection actually turned out to be uncontrolled asthma. Never really thought of myself as asthmatic before, but it was uncontrolled, and using the airbrush caused an acute reaction. I don't mind telling you this. You may think, oh well, you're stupid, you should have known better. I've spoken to a few people, no one's heard of such a reaction to using enamel paints, so I'm quite happy to share my accident, if you like, and my emergency, in the hope that you don't. Please, if you're using enamel paints and an airbrush, get a full respirator mask that is suitable for the job. Get a proper booth that removes the fumes, or do it outside, not just in a kitchen when the windows and doors open, and a mask for painting that doesn't remove solvent fumes. I can't underestimate them enough. I nearly died. Me and my girlfriend went for absolute hell for 4 days. This thing was for a good 8-10 hours, and it's not just a nebulizer, it forces air into your lungs. Like I say, the doctors were there, they were ready to put me on a ventilator, so basically anaesthetise me, knock me out. That's what's called a near fatal asthma attack. So there's my moral of the tale. First time I've been out in the garage for ages. The roof still hasn't been done, but my little wagons have been painted, the wagons that nearly killed me, as I call them now. So let's have a little look at those. Looking rather splendid. Fairly bit more work to do on them. Really could do with actually another coat of brown. I'm not going to be airbrushing just yet. The brake van's got lots of work to do, and then I'll be varnishing them, ready for transfers, decals, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so I haven't really been doing much, certainly nothing out here. I haven't been doing any DIY. I've not kind of been going to do anything that involves dust and asbestos garage roofs. I'm going to pay my girlfriend's son to do the garage roof for me. He's a young lad, he could do a bit of pocket money for his fishing, and so he's going to be getting up on the garage roof and sorting that out for me once the weather's thawed a little bit. So yeah, I thought I'd take the advantage that it has thawed a bit down here in the southeast. It's quite mild in comparison to what we've had. I've come out in the garden, I've put my new my wagons on for the first time since they've been painted, given them a little dry, and I thought, share my cautionary tale. So, remember kids, get a proper respirator mask. This has been a public service announcement. See you next time, bye bye.